was all about focusing on the short-term sacrifices for the long-term gain. Because I know I make these sacrifices in the short term, doing all these things, learning them myself. We have more time than money usually as entrepreneurs, so we have to learn all these things. And
welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
And that's amazing because in my own experience, we do events all over the world in Dubai, Singapore, London,
nice.
Mexico, and Peru. And I know that we always have someone in the town, technician, that prepare the microphone for us and give me the microphone and Harry, the mic is okay. And then sometimes we have lapel, sometimes handheld, sometimes different mics because we're doing a panel and the audience had to practice. And I didn't have any clue what was going on. So, but then I started my band as a hobby, a low resource band to have fun with friends. Oh my God, I learned a lot about sound. If you really want to learn
Yes.
a lot about sound, I I invite you to have your own music band.
Yes.
Especially, oh my God. So we started to do this, playing this salsa. I didn't have any clue. Yeah, just I mean, some people from my band, they are professional musicians, yet they are used to play and have everything connected for them. Yeah. This was a band for a hobby, so there is no resources to pay sound engineer. So I became the sound engineer. So we will playing, and I after the fourth gig, one of the musicians come to me and told me, Harry, will be great if you can to have a speaker as a feedback to us so we can hear ourselves. I'm like, what? I didn't even know that that they need. He told me, Harry, it's very simple. We are playing and the speakers are this way. And I know you down there animating and dancing with all of them and having a lot of fun. We get it and we support you and we support the band and the whatever. But, just to let you know that we need one speaking for us when you can as a feedback, because otherwise how can we hear ourselves? I'm like, what? I didn't even know. So imagine how lost. I don't know how they call these speakers that you put in
Yeah. Yes.
feedback, or
Yeah,
they're
those are those are called
the
stage monitors. Stage
the
monitor.
monitors, the monitor. I
Yes.
did. So in mine, I have to learn about the mixer. So, and I had to put in to buy a mixer and to put, okay, this is to put with paper. Okay, this is the lead singer mic. This is the guitar mic. This is the conga mics, and then I'm learning. It was already complex for me.
Yeah, it
Now we need a
is.
monitor apart from the speakers. I'm like, this band thing can get it complex and complex. So the good news about it is that now when I do my events and I see the sound person, I say, man, I got you back. Don't worry about it. You can go to the toilet. You can do whatever you want. If something happen now, I can guarantee that I can manage because of everything that I learned in the music back. So definitely your experience playing music, it help you a lot with the DJ, because you do need to learn a lot about sound. Because I presume that you have this band and you go to a restaurant that you don't have a sound engineer. Basically, you have to connect everything, you guys, and the monitors and the whatever. And it's not as easy as it sounds, because you need to have the mics for the singer, you need to have the mic for the percussion, everything, in order to the music go out and no noise. A lot of work, a lot of work comes in the sound table. So sometimes the path that we start, it might lead us in what we are passionate about. Um, so where this passion for music start? Where did you learn about playing the guitar? Is it guitar or bass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the guitar in the background. I started playing when I was 13 years old. I asked for an acoustic guitar when I was
Mm,
younger. I thought it was cool to play guitar. I saw a lot of,
mm,
fancy musicians and artists playing them, and I thought that would be great. And I wanted to start my own band because, when we're growing up, when we're younger, our early teenage years, music is a huge influence for us. That's a new
mm.
creative outlet. So this was just a great way for me to combine the guitar, my love for music, use that to do a lot of shows, and it opened up more opportunities. It gave me a real life experience to coordinate with five other guys with their scheduling and how do we write a song together? How do we get shows together? Do we need a manager? Who's going to take the lead on that? So it's kind of like you're trying to coordinate a small team in a business where you're trying to get the buy-in from everybody. You need someone to be a leader. You're trying to take the skills and assets from everyone and assign them to a certain
Mm.
position. So all of that experience throughout life definitely prepares you for anything you want to do in the future, whether it's in business or in the corporate world. Use that past experience. If you're someone who likes to learn, always be learning, and you can use that skill set for future use.
So my band, it was funny because the people were asking me, Harry, so what do you play in your band? I said, look, the band belongs to me, so I'll play. If everybody show up, it's amazing. So I can dance and I don't play and I don't do choir, I don't do anything. But as usual, as usual, part of the band don't show up, so I had to play. If I need to sing, I have to sing. If I have to play the guitar, I have to play the guitar. If I have to play the percussion, I have to because
The show must go on.
yeah, it was a hobby band, so it was nothing serious. So at the end of the day, as an entrepreneur, you have to do what it takes. It's not that I like to sing or I like to play a little bit of percussion, which is I find it very confusing.
Yes.
I like more to play guitar, but so when I played the percussion, they call
Uh-huh.
claves, the cue, and that's the easiest one. But the other ones, the maracas and the why, oh my God, that's so complex. But with the claves, I can get along, and then with guitar and bass, something basic I can manage as well as singing, kind of, yeah. But then, Chris, so sometimes as an entrepreneur, even when you are you having your band and now you're starting a business, because this is completely different. Because if you have a job, right, a 9 to 5, you can tell everyone, look, this is not my job, okay. But now when you are DJing, everything is your job. It's not
Yes.
that you can know if your friend doesn't show up to help you out to carry the things, so you don't have budget at the beginning. You have to become your driver, your carry out things, your accountant, your. So it's not only going to have fun at DJing. A lot of elements go to on that building your business. So how you face doing things that you don't like, because this is something that entrepreneurs at the beginning, we have to do it whatever it takes, because when you start we don't have resources, so we need to do what we like, but also things that we don't like. So maybe, I don't know, tax, accounts, carry the things, you name it. So how you deal with the part of the business at the beginning that you don't like to do it, but you have to do it, and or you're not good at doing it, but you have to do it anyway until you increase the sales and build the team that help you out.
Yeah, absolutely. For all of us entrepreneurs starting out, we're a one-person team and we have to wear all the hats that go into it. Like you said, it's the marketing and sales, it's the accounting and the taxes, the paperwork, and even carrying your own equipment. How do you show up every day knowing you're going to have to do these things that really don't want to do? Well, for me, my motivation was considering the alternative. The alternative is I'm going to
Hmm.
be doing all of those things for 40 hours a week for the
For other
rest of my
people.
life for other people, and it never returns to me as the benefit. Sure, there might be some raises here and there, but it can never be the full piece of what you feel like your potential is or what the opportunity could be. So that was my motivation, knowing that I needed to break out of this 9 to 5 lifestyle. I'm going to be doing all of that work anyways. I'm going to be paid a lot less for it if I do that. So it was all about focusing on the short-term sacrifices for the long-term gain, because I know I make these sacrifices in the short term, doing all these things, learning them myself. we have more time than money usually as entrepreneurs. So we have to learn all these things. And if we don't learn them, we're not going to be successful. Then you get to a point where now your own time becomes more valuable than what you could pay other people to handle that for you as well. So that's when I grew my team of subcontracted DJs. I was too busy myself. I was turning down leads. I said, I don't like to lose money. I need to find DJs that carry the same principles as me. If I train them a little bit, if they have some good music knowledge, I can definitely work with them. So it's all about building the team up once you have more money than time, and then just utilizing yourself and your resources. You no longer have to be the person working in the business. You want to work on your business. So this is that point as a CEO, business owner, you're able to step out from that everyday operations and you leave that to the team. And then you're able to now inspire and direct the team towards the big picture goals, as opposed to just the everyday, did this account pay their bill yet? Or we have a lead to follow up on. That unfortunately becomes, topics that just don't need to bother your schedule anymore. You can focus on the more big picture stuff now.
Okay. So Chris, somebody's in love with our conversation, how people can find you, how this process works?
Absolutely. Everyone can just Google my name. It's Chris Troka, T like in Tom, Roka. I'm active on LinkedIn and Facebook, and our website is going to be focus-biz.com. And for those who also like podcasts, we also have a Brainwork Framework podcast as well.
Wow, fantastic. And with that note, see you, all of you, in our next episode of Unstoppable, how brave entrepreneur like Chris break that wall and achieve the first million. Bye for now.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.